YouTube, what, say what? Hey, it's Big Tim 208. We got ourselves a box of Dominaria Remastered, and I finally got myself a tripod. So hopefully we're going to see how this turns out, see what you guys think. Let's get going. Dominaria Remastered booster box. Beautiful art. And let's get cracking, shall we? Move that out of our way. As always, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the channel. This is my first time using a tripod. I can't see whether you guys can see these well or not. I might do a test run. This is my first test run. We'll make adjustments as time goes on. And we got our swamp and we're gonna organize these. Uncommon, common, rares being over on this side here. Oh, well, we'll maybe make that so you guys can see too. I'm pretty sure it cuts off right about there, yeah. All right, let's get going here with another pack, shall we? Cliff Trop Retreat was the rare from that first pack. Crop Rotation is something I can always use. I think that's a good card. Fire and Ice. Dresden of the Deep, excuse me. Little Wild Dog. Some basic land. Let's get on to another one. As always, please do like, comment, and subscribe. If you like my old format better, let me know that. I'm just going to go right to the back here and get rid of the token and the land. Get them out of our way. Little Cloud of Fairies action, Renewed Faith, Twisted Experiment, Perma Boost, excuse me, Lightning Reflexes, Juggernaut, Smoldering Crater, Howl from Beyond, Stonewood Invoker, little Cavern action, Quicksilver Dagger action, Fact or Fiction, Legacy Weapon. Nothing too exciting there. Let's move on to another pack here, shall we? I like these packs. Easy to open. Nice and easy. Little Sun Clasp. Street Wraith. Recoil, I can always use that in the deck. Body Snatcher, man, these have been stinkers. Some of these cards have just not been super strong yet, there, YouTube. Let's hope we get something good in a pack here, shall we? Stinkies. A few good commons and uncommons here or there. Good old Counterspell. Good old Chain Lightning. Mr. Swamp King himself. Time to tear into another one. As always, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Limestone, good old dress. Swords to Plowshares. Can't go wrong with Swords to Plowshares. Zura the Enchanter. Mishra's Factory. On to another pack. I used to have a deck with Snap in it back in the day. It's all about Snap and Rewind, some of that stuff. Basically just pure control. I don't know how y'all feel about control decks, but had a fairy deck that was really good. It had a bunch of control in it. Lower One Days. Coming back to the game, it's been kind of fun to open this set because there's a lot of, you know, cards that I used to play with from back in the day. That's one of them, called the Herd. Not a whole lot of great stuff so far. Such a great sound. Crinkling, tearing of packaging. My latest deck is black, blue, and green. And it's basically a type of reanimation type deck where essentially I just bring stuff back from the graveyard to play, of course. That's kind of a snoozer of a rare. Let's say on to the next one. Hoping for a decent pull here. It's kind of middle of the box in case y'all are wondering. Divine Sacrament. Feel like that's an okay card. Interesting old school style foil, and then, you know, just a couple tokens. Those goblin tokens from here, just my humble opinion, excuse me. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. Well done on the goblin. Some tear more easily than others. Another crop rotation. Another Dresden of the Deep. I could really pass on that card. Forgive me there, YouTube. Straighten out these piles a little bit. Are we going to get something good? That is the question. Are we going to get something better? Another Chain Lightning. We'll take Chain Lightning. Nice little card. Cryptic Gateway. High Tide. Nice little uncommon. Easy way to boost your mana production. Just throw a High Tide out there, get some stuff going, you know. There's something with a pretty color in the back there. Don't know what it is. I hope it's a Force of Will. That would be amazing. I don't think it is. I don't think we're far enough into the uncommons. It's a Flame Tongue Kabu. Oh, and an Entomb. We got an Entomb. It's always good to have another Entomb. And another Duress. Might as well, why not? Renewed Faith, Goblin Turncoat. I know I shouldn't reflect my personal opinions, but I've never been a big fan of people that just sit there and name off all the cards as they pull them. I name a few of them here and there, just like Remote Isle. That's something I used to play with back in the day. Cycling's kind of cool. Congregate, gained some massive life there. I just didn't ever really care to hear somebody name every single card off. Sorry there, YouTube. We'll focus back up here. Nice. Absorb. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. I'm excited for this box. I'm hoping there's more good stuff in here. Come on, baby, no whammies. You know what I mean? No whammies. And, yeah, I think there's, some good commons and uncommons in here. Sulphur Falls. There was no box topper, interesting enough, on this set. Just that little art card, as it were. I do love me some Dread Return. Last chance. Speak of Remote Isle. Nice shiny foil of it, huh? Alright, YouTube. We're cracking them along. Crack-a-lackin'. I am going to go ahead and make a new pile of commons. Pile of commons is getting thick. Let me move that off to the side. Saying one thing's for sure, we've gotten a number of duresses out of this box. We'll take a crawl space. It's not a bad card. Little Mind Stone foil action. If you love that noise, YouTube, you just tell me in the comments. I like the pack noise. I don't know why. I've just always been a fan of it. It just sounds great when you're tearing into a pack. That snap of the cards, too, when you just set them down like that. It's my favorite thing. And I know some of you guys are out there like, man, he's not being super gentle with those commons. They're commons. And they're a playing card made out of cardboard for a card game. And I get it. Some of them are worth money. Some of the commons are worth, you know, $1 or $2 here and there. But the majority of them are just commons. They're easy to get your hands on, you know what I mean? And Zombie Infestation, that's a nice little card there. Glory. We got a Glory in our other booster box. If you watch my other videos, you can see what other cards I've got. Do you guys like this tripod idea? Has this been cool? Do you care about seeing all these commons and uncommons? Let me know that. I was always under the impression that people don't really care about the commons and uncommons, but maybe some of you do. And I can always change back to the other format where I just go through and show you the rares and the occasional uncommon, if that's what y'all prefer. But if this is what you prefer, let me know that in the comments. I'm going to watch this video myself for the first time and see how it looks with the tripod versus me holding the camera. Maybe I'll do a combination of the two. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see what it's all about. Test of Endurance. It's always a fun one. If you have 50 or more life, you basically win the game. Not a big white fan. I have had white decks in the past, but I've just never been like, oh, white's going to be the color I go after, you know? Black, been big fan of black. Red, sneak attack deck. I still haven't put one together. Been talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. And I got to put one together. I don't know if it's still standard legal or not. I don't care because I'm probably going to be playing Commander format most of the time, so I don't care as much about that or not. Call the Herald. We'll take that. It's a nice little uncommon. Not too many great rares so far. That's just my humble opinion. I mean, playable cards, sure. Rares that are worth their money, worth the cost of this 100 and paid $130 for this. I could have bought it on Amazon for cheaper there, YouTube, realistically. And I bought some boxes from Amazon, and originally I was kind of fearful because people were talking about how you might get rice and that kind of stuff, but man, I didn't get any rice. I just got some okay cards, you know? No rice. The collector's boosters are fun to open because you get a whole bunch of you know, cards that look pretty. These draft boosters, I feel like occasionally will come at cards that are slightly more player friendly, stuff that's useful in decks, as it were. I feel like Mesa Enchantress was rare once upon a time, or maybe I'm crazy. Some of these packs just tear so differently. Some tear where they tear right down the spot that they're supposed to, if you ask me, and some of them don't. Maybe it's just my unsteady hand, as it were. Impulse. I don't know if I like Impulse or Brainstorm better. I think Impulse is a good card. In fact, I'm using it in my blue-green black deck. Maybe I should switch to just good old Brainstorm instead of Impulse, but there's just something about Impulse that, I don't know, makes the deck function just slightly better. Stroke of Genius. Turnabout, great card. Used that a lot back in the day. Like the artwork, reminds me of the older not body styles, excuse me, the older card styles. I think it's safe to say we've got plenty of duresses now. Nut Collector. On to the next one. I sneezed and my wife didn't know that I paused the video so you guys wouldn't hear it, so she's saying bless you repeatedly, and I wasn't saying thank you, so thank you. I appreciate your blessings. My wife does not play Magic with me. I want her to, but it's not a game that she's into, so I've got a good buddy, Travis. You guys might have seen him in some of my other videos. And I got another buddy named Dustin that I work with, and those are the guys I primarily play with. I'm going to be doing some tournament action here in the near future. Hopefully. If I get good enough. And these dual lands. They're just everywhere. Dual lands, dual lands, dual lands, dual lands. I think I have Woodland Cemetery already in my deck. If I don't, I'll be adding that to the blue-green black deck. Which maybe then I won't be complaining quite as much about the pulls so far from this set. People have been telling me, just go to buying single cards. Well, then I can't do content like this if I just buy single cards. So I want to keep doing these videos. This is one of the purchases, because I do get monetized from the commercials that you guys watch as you're watching my videos. So I have made about $100 so far, and I used it to purchase this stuff. So there's a good pull. Mystic Tutor. Mystic Tutor. I do not have yet in my deck. I have Personal Tutor. Mystic Tutor will be being added to the deck instantaneously. Oh my gosh. And a foil Mystic Romera. That'll be also being added to the deck. So that's a pretty good pull. That's a pretty good pack right there. No complaints there, old YouTube, huh? We're going to make another stack here of commons because we're getting full up there. That pack opened differently than every other pack so far, huh? Let's see what else we get here, YouTube, shall we? Icy Manipulator. It's the first one of those we've seen so far. It's actually common. Glory Foil. you'd be drafting with this. It'd be interesting to be the one looking through that pack with the personal tutor and, or I'm sorry, the Mystic Tutor and the Mystic Remora. I'd be torn as to which one to take there. If you were doing a draft YouTube, what would you take? Let me know that in the comments, huh? Urza's Blueprints. Another Chain Lightning. It's quite a few Chain Lightnings we've received in this booster box. It's not too bad, huh? Speaking of Chain Lightning, yes, the fourth Sneak Attack. I now have a playset of Sneak Attack. We will put that to good use. So I run it Commander, obviously I only need one, but having 4 Sneak Attacks is something I'm pretty excited about. I like the Sneak Attack. If you've watched my other videos, you know I already think it's one of my favorite cards. Might have been just the old deck that I had back in the day, Sneak Attack with Greater Good and Priest of Titania and Sky Shroud Elf. You could get yourself quite a few cards that way with Greater Good. And pairing it up with Sneak Attack just made it easy to be able to get, you know, big beasties out into the creature or out into the game. Interesting tear there, huh? Look at that. Tore in all kinds of different places. Wizards, if you guys ever watch any of my videos, you guys need to tell me, maybe I'm opening the packs wrong. Maybe there's another way. If you guys got another way, I mean, some people say take scissors, cut the top off, that kind of stuff. I am a tear guy. I always have been. Probably always will be. Forgive me, I'm kind of scamming through these pretty quick because, to be honest, this is kind of a long video already. Much longer than my other videos because showing you everything as we go along. Borderless High Tide. Oh, yes. That's a nice little hit there at YouTube. Urza's Incubator. The old artwork. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's my second one of those from pulling from booster packs and boxes, so pretty stoked about that. It's actually my third if you count the first one I got, which was a different set. I can't recall the name of this set at this point. It's not all that relevant, but it's nice to have another one. If I choose to make a deck that revolves around a specific creature type. Another Silver Flats. There's 2 of those we've got today. Somebody send me hints to play red and blue. Make you a red and blue deck, sucker. Get on it. Took a little more time with that. tore a little better. Maybe it's my tearing skills are off. Hunting Grounds? Can't remember if that's a great card or not. Have to look up Hunting Grounds. I feel like it's a good card, just based off of reading its text. Gamble. I think I've got 2 or 3 of those now. Sounds like I'll be adding Gamble potentially to the Sneak Attack deck. Makes sense, right? Gamble, Sneak Attack, why not? Another turnabout. Cryptic Gateway. I think that's our second one of the day so far. We're down to 2 more packs after this one there, YouTube. 2 more packs. What? So please like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys watching. And gals. And them and theys, whatever you are. Whoever, whatever. If you identify as a cat, thank you for watching. Really don't care what you identify as. Just keep watching my videos, you know? Well, the rest. That's kind of cool. I don't think I'm running duress in any of my decks at the moment, but if I make a discard deck with good old Hymn to Turok, some Dark Rituals, that kind of stuff, man, then I might, I might find myself wanting to use a super shiny foil duress. Maybe not. Overmaster. Goes well with casting Sneak Attack, or not Sneak Attack, Gamble, excuse me. I am going to gamble, and you can't counter it. Alright, last pack from this booster box. Let's hope it's a good one. Good and plenty. Let's see what we got here, shall we? I used to put Spirit Link on my opponent's creatures back in the day. I don't know if anybody else did that. You want to attack me? Cool. It hits me, I gain life. Fuck off. Well, there, YouTube, there you go. That's that whole box. Not super exciting, not super disappointed. Just kind of a mellow overall, decent box. I think the big win cards here, maybe the Hunting Grounds, we'll look into that. The Urza's Incubator is definitely a big win. Sneak Attack, great card. Once again, the print quality, a little questionable there. There's a little chunk out of that one. Versus Blueprints I'll have to look into. That's I think that's a decent card. Mystic Remora. Mystic Tutor. Some of these other cards are great. Great playable cards, just not crawl space. Last Chance. Not a lot of value there. Entomb. That's a great card, I guess I should mention. Entomb was a great card as well. Not a terrible box. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Zerd the Enchantress, not bad. Swamp King's not terrible. Body Snatcher, eh. Legacy Weapon, eh. Thanks for watching, guys, gals, them, days, whatever you are, cats, everybody. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.